Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tony. Here I react to all kinds of music, most importantly, my alt groups, SB19, Got 7, Ace, and B2B. And a bunch more groups that I absolutely have been enjoying the journey with. If you enjoy my videos, then please consider liking the video and also subscribing to my channel, and make sure to turn on those alerts so that way you get notified of whenever I post a video. I also have additional content on my Patreon if you're interested. There are different tiers in Patreon. You can go check it out, where I have different tiers for survival shows versus album listens versus reality variety show content, and also dramas. Each tier will tell you what content is currently available to watch, and also album listens are available for a one-time purchase if you do not want to subscribe to the tier but instead just want to watch a one-off album review, album listen. I hope you guys enjoy my reactions, and other than that, let's get on to the video. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Day 6 day. Woohoo! Okay, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Clear your throat. So excited to get to day 6's comeback today. Maybe tomorrow. Cannot wait. Hello. Good morning. You have an eye boogie. There you go. Sorry. We're just like all getting up and getting situated for the day, so but anyways, finally getting into day 6. Not finally, because they literally just released this. When did they release this? This morning, 2 hours ago. So getting to this relatively quickly, actually. But I'm excited to get to day 6 new music. So I'm just gonna like go for it. I literally just watched a guide. Not that I don't know the members, like I know all of the members and their names already, but I just kind of wanted to watch a guide to like get to know more about them as people, and also like how their group formulated, some day 6 lore, I guess you could say. Like I just wanted to learn more about them as a group. But I do know all of the members. But anyway, excited to get into this. Let's see what it's all about. I feel like thus far, like I really have been enjoying day 6 music. There's still a lot that I need to get to for sure. But I do have a day 6 playlist if you're interested in checking it out. But anyways, let's get to the new comeback. I'm excited. Go. Curious to see what it's about. Oh, it's louder than I thought. Don't cutie. Well. Oh, wow. I love the music video.
이제는 게 안 보여도 그 너머를 상상하며 반복해 내일이 오면 오늘보다 나아지겠지
They look
쓰라리는
really good,
이
by the way.
상처가 좀 덜 아프겠지 미소를 되찾는 나를 기다려 Maybe tomorrow 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 And so on 내일이 쌓여가겠지 One day 기다리던 날이 오겠지 정리 Tomorrow 내일이 되면 오늘보다 따뜻하겠지 새로운 네 주위가 좀 잦아들겠지 내 맘을 감싸줄 봄을 기다려 Maybe tomorrow tomorrow tomorrow
Mm. Oh, interesting. Maybe it wasn't a dream. No, I'm just kidding. Words. What was the first thing that I was going to say? I don't know. I genuinely, I know that, like, how do I want to explain this? Like, I don't really listen to ballads a lot, but I feel like soft rock or like like rocky ballads are a bit different for me. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's the instruments, maybe I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't really listen to like ballads too often, but I consider this more of like a soft rock vibe. And maybe because it's more, I'm always down to listen to rock music, like whether it's soft rock, classic rock, punk rock, heavy metal rock. Like it doesn't really matter. Like rock to me is just like a good genre, no matter what subgenre it is. You know what I mean? So I'm always down to listen to any kind of rock music. So that's why I've been enjoying Day6 so much because they do rock, but then they do a lot of different subgenres. Like they mess with a lot of different stuff. And they've even added a bit of a um what's the word I'm looking for? Like with Wampil on the synthesizer, they do add, those kind of sounds to their music as well. It's not just the traditional guitar, drums, piano, bass, you know what I mean? They do add in these extra sounds to their music as well through the synthesizer, which I think kind of changes the vibe to the song, and I appreciate it a lot. But this song I just consider like very simple soft rock, which I absolutely do not hate. Like I really enjoyed the vibe of the song. Um I've said this before, but I think all of them are good singers, but I always tend to vibe with Sungjin the most. I really, really love his vocal tone. I've always had a thing for like the raspier, husky kind of voices, so I always tend to like vibe with Sungjin the most. But I also think that uh Wonpil and Young K also have really nice vocals as well. That being said, getting into the lyrics though, the lyrics was probably my favorite part of the song. Like, um, I think it's very relatable for sure, and I think a lot of people can connect with this song and, having those moments when you're excuse me, having those moments when you're in a depression or in a slump. I actually, like, literally just went through one, which is, like, kind of funny. Maybe I needed to hear the song today, I don't know. Um, I literally not depressive, by the way, just like a slump, you know what I mean? Like, when you just find everything boring and, like, nothing you do is, like, giving you joy in life? Have you ever had those moments? Like, I literally was just going through, like, a little episode of, like, you know, I don't know, like, you just you just try to find enjoyment out of the little things in life, but even that, like, wasn't doing it for me recently, like, like, after having a long day, like, usually, like, I'll sit down, watch TV, like, kind of have, like, a little me time. I was not getting any enjoyment out of that, like, um, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's kinda like getting into a funk and, like, you're just kinda, like, despairing over the future and what's happening in your life and in your world, and it's hard to see the positives and to have, like, a more positive outlook. I kinda was going through, like, that a little bit, so I think it's funny that, I'm now listening to the song that's kinda talking about, like, maybe tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have a smile on my face. Um, I talk about this with my therapist a lot, but anytime anytime I go through those moments of, like, I'm in a funk or I'm in a depressive state and it's I don't know, it's just a really, like, bad time for me, I tend I I tend to, like, wallow in it for a little bit, and then I will force myself out of it, like, 'cause, at the end of the day, like, I don't wanna be stuck in this repetitive, like, shitty feeling, you know what I mean? Like, I do wanna get my motivation back and my, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, motivation and, um, enjoyment of life and you know what I mean? Like, but sometimes it can be really hard to get back to that, and I don't know how else to describe it other than I literally will, like, force myself out of it. Like, I don't know, whether if that's, like, I need to do a deep clean, of my apartment or I need to jam out the hype music, whatever it might be, I kinda, like, force myself out of it because I don't wanna stay there. I don't wanna stay in that negativity. It's not healthy, it's not good for you, but I do think it's okay to wallow in it for a little bit, you know what I mean? But, you gotta think tomorrow, I'm done with this. Tomorrow, I'm getting out of this. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be happier. I'm gonna put a smile on my face, and I'm gonna force myself to enjoy life more, you know? So, I definitely think that the song was very well timed for me to listen to personally. Maybe you guys feel the same way, I don't know, but just given, like, because also too, like, I talk about this with my therapist as well about how, like, I try to keep, like, a positive mindset and I try to think about the good things in life, but with how the economy is going, with how life is going, with how, the United States is going in particular, like, sometimes it's really hard to find the positive, because when you're seeing your whole country go downhill, it's kind of hard to keep a positive mindset. But I definitely consider this a comfort song, I think, like, I think this is something that we all experience. Like, I think we all experience these funk, when we're in a funk or when we're in a depression or, for sure, and just kind of being hopeful about tomorrow's going to be better, you know. But I have always enjoyed Day Six's lyricism, to be honest with you. Like I feel like it's always so relatable in that, you know, we just can connect to it in different ways, and we can kind of think about the times we went through those moments or something like that. But I absolutely enjoyed the song. I loved the soft rock vibes. I love their singing. Even the music video was really cool and also relatable when, I don't know, you just feel like you're like floating in the air and like you can't ground yourself. That's a good way to put it. Like you just feel like everything's up in the air and, you can't there's nothing to hold on to, if that makes sense. Like for sure. But anyway, I enjoyed this song a lot. Again, I feel like Day 6 is just every time I listen to their music, like I always find something that I really enjoy about it. I don't really think there's been any Day 6 songs that I've disliked. There's definitely been songs that I like more than others, but for the most part, I definitely enjoy their music, and I still have a lot of their music to get through. For sure. Like I have like a huge I probably have only scratched the surface of their discography, to be honest with you, for sure. Because Day Six is a group that I've like relatively new for me have gotten into, so I definitely want to continue checking out Day Six and their music, um and yeah. All right, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts on the song, your thoughts on the lyrics and stuff like that. I love those types of conversations. So please feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, be yourselves, and have a good day. Bye, guys.